Hi, I'm Jeremy Bullock, Boba Fett from Star Wars, and I go to yodanews.com.
Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Brandon Jackson coming to you with another review for yodasnews.com and also for Cheap Geek Photography. Today I'm going to go ahead and review the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Heavy Gunner and Stormtrooper from The Force Awakens. First, as you see right here is the box that it comes in. Hot Toys always has a nice, beautifully displayed box. And I'm going to go ahead and get a little closer to show you the artwork that comes with the box itself. Take that off oh so gently. I don't want things falling all over the place. Okay, so here's the artwork. Hot Toys always does a beautiful job of their actual art that they do for the for their figures. It's absolutely brilliant. And then going ahead, just to give you a close up here, I didn't want to display all the parts and extra guns. Most of the stuff that comes with the actual figures you'll see right there on them, so I'm not going to go into too much details. These are just the extra hands and stuff that comes with it. So let's go ahead and get this stuff out of the way and get to the reviews of the figure. Alright, so first off, let's start with the Heavy Gunner. Okay, this guy looks absolutely astounding. I mean, for me, being a huge Star Wars fan, I am very, very meticulous about the detail and everything like that. I'm actually building my FN armor too, and the detail is absolutely very impressive. Right here, as you see, he has the heavy blaster. He's holding it like this. This is just the way I decided to display him. He's got his side blaster with the magnetic pouch to it. Then he's got the pouch, all the pouches, and you know, his harness that he has, and all the extra ammo he has. And then as you see over here to the left is the standard TK. The only downfall that I actually found from the Heavy Gunner, it is incredibly hard to put him in some type of dynamic pose with the actual Heavy Gunner. I mean, they did it for the artwork. Hot Toys did it for the artwork box. I'm sure they did it somehow, but to actually do it, to display it in a cabinet, it was hard as hell for me. So I'll figure it out eventually, but not for this review itself. As you see right here, I'll go ahead and just show you, give you a little closer look of the blaster itself. Beautiful as it is. Go ahead and give you a little 360 on that one. Then we'll go ahead and see if it'll go back into his hand, and if it does, we'll leave it there. If not, we'll continue on. Okay, once again, like I said, this review is not going to be too long because it's not too much detail. Oh, the stand. I'm actually a huge fan of the fact that so both Sideshow and Hot Toys decided to go with the octagon stands. I'll go ahead and take the figure off of it so I can give you a closer look at the stand. They fit in the display case very, very well. I'm for one not a fan of the rectangular stands that Hot Toys decided to use for the original trilogy fans, because they take up a lot of room. So I'm actually about to replace all those other ones for either octagon ones like the new ones, or go with the old school Sideshow round ones with the Star Wars logo on it. As you hear, it has the First Order emblem on it. It has a nice good clear coat on it, and one thing I actually like about that Hot Toys always does, all their stands always have what it is actually on it, First Order Stormtrooper. So this is nicely done. Thumbs up to Sideshow. So in regards to accuracy, I definitely I give it about a 10 for accuracy and overall form in regards to the movie grade quality of it, functionality. Part of the reason why these are not very dynamic to posing is because they're so accurate. These rubber gaskets that are actually in the movies that they actually, Star Wars actually Lucasfilm decided to go for. It looks cool in theory, but functional wise, it is a pain in the butt. So it's very hard to actually get your guys posed into the right actual a good pose that you want to do and stuff like that for future things. Hopefully someone's out there in the 6-scale world that's going to make some cloth gaskets so I can change these all out so I can start getting out there and doing some good still photography of these figures and stuff like that. But until then, I'll work with what I got. In regards to durability, you know, it feels good, it's solid. Actually, these stand a lot better on their own in comparison to the Finn figure that I just got. The FN 2187, he actually, I could not get him for the life of me to stand on his own. But if I go ahead and take this one off the stand, as you can see, he stands right there on his own, and which is pretty good. So when you're taking pictures, you don't want to have to go ahead and Photoshop out the stand or try to do angles where you're not seeing a stand. You can actually just put them in a pose and go ahead and take your nice still shots. So one more time, I'm going to go ahead and put him back on his stand. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little 360 go around on him. And if you hear a baby crying in the background, that's my 15-day-old son Braxton, who was just born recently. So that's the hazards of filming at home. But I love him to death. What can I do without him? All right, once again, this is Brandon Jackson signing out for yodasnews.com, Cheap Geek Photography, and I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions, you know, you can always hit us up on yodasnews.com or even hit me up on Cheap Geek Photography on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the other social media outlets that there are. And we got lots more 6-scale reviews coming, both still pictures, portraits, and we're also going to be doing video reviews too. That is it. Take care. Signing out.